Today, I'm going to make a series for you about things that are unnecessary when you're setting up a laundry business. Because when you set up a laundry business, it can be extremely expensive, especially for those of you who are just starting out or just getting into entrepreneurship. There are things that seem extremely expensive, but in reality, we don't actually use them, and we can use alternatives that are much cheaper and more cost-effective. So, number one on the list is this. Do you know what this is? This thing, it's called an ironing board, and this is what people call a boiler. But today, I'm not going to talk about the boiler. The boiler is extremely important, and you absolutely have to buy one. But what I'm talking about here is actually the ironing board. The purpose of this ironing board is to give us a flat surface or a curved surface like this. And for example, this part here is so you can hook the shirt onto it. You can hook the collar here so that you have a place to iron. Next, it also has another function, which is the suction feature. Suction means that when you lay a shirt or a piece of fabric on here to iron, it will suck it down. You turn on the switch and it starts to suck. When it sucks, it pulls the fabric down and smooths it out for you, making it easier to iron. This is what you could call the main function of this ironing board. It's just that simple. The basic requirement is just to have a flat surface for you to iron on. That's all. So why am I saying that this is something unnecessary when you're just starting out in the laundry business? Because when I bought this ironing board, it was about 6 years ago. I bought it for around, I remember it was about 12.5 million 6 years ago. And 6 years ago, as you know, 12.5 million was an extremely big amount. Even now, 12.5 million to buy one of these is still an extremely large amount. Now I think it must be even more expensive. It ranges from about 10 million to 15 million, depending on the quality as well as the brand you choose. So, this is me saying, I'm sharing with you why it's not necessary, why it's not really needed. Okay, it's just a flat surface to work on. That's all. For those of you who already have the skills, you don't need to use the suction at all. The suction is just to flatten the piece of fabric to make it easier for us to work with, that's all. But when you have experience, you just need a flat surface. For example, when I say a flat surface, like a tabletop, if you already have the skills, you can still work as usual, right? You can still work as usual. There's no need to buy a flat surface that costs 12 to 15 million just for that. Instead, here's the solution. This is the solution for you. Take a look. This is the solution. The solution is this, and in reality, I only bought it for about 500,000 or 600,000. And for those of you who can catch a sale or know where to buy it, it's only about 300,000, okay? 300,000 for the area. It's similar to this one, and the height is also about the same as this. It just doesn't have the suction feature. Yeah, it just doesn't have the suction feature. The next function of this one, this big one, the one that costs over 10 million, can't do this, okay? Picture this, everyone. When you don't want to use it anymore, you can just fold it up and put it away. Here, you fold it up like this. See how compact it is? When you're not using it, you can store it away or hang it up anywhere you like. You can hang it here or really anywhere. Just put it in any corner you want. You can even store it under the seat like this. This thing only costs a few 100,000. It's convenient for setting up a laundry shop in a small space, 20 to 30 square meters. Using this is practical. No need for something bulky like this. Something bulky like this costs over 10 million and you can't store it. It just sits there. But this one, just a few 100,000, can be put away when not in use. And, let me tell you something very practical. My own family has run into this too, like during winter, you know, you have to iron a lot of clothes, a lot of outfits, suits, jackets, and all that, right? You have to iron a lot, right? So this thing is really necessary. But when it comes to summer, like right now, there isn't a single suit. Sometimes for months there's not a single suit, not even a dress shirt. And in the summer, there are tons of blankets piled up everywhere. And if you just leave them like this, where are you going to find the 10 or so million to buy something this big? And where would you even put it? So in the summer, if you use something like this, you can just store it up in the attic when you're not using it, or you can even take it with you if you need to move it. The space, when you use this, in the summer you can store blankets, mats, and other things, so it's less cramped and takes up less space. As for this steamer, you definitely have to buy it. This one is irreplaceable. When you buy this steamer, you should also get a chair to put here, place the steamer here, and as for the ironing board, you can put it in this spot. Okay, even if you don't need this, you can still put it in this spot, right? There you go. So I've already saved you more than 10 million, you know. That's over 10 million already, just like that. Its only job is for us to iron, just hang the shirt here and iron, that's it. There's really nothing else to it. Back 6 years ago, when I didn't know anything and I listened to that company's advice, they told me this was something I absolutely had to buy, that I couldn't go without it. But back then, I didn't even know about this. Now, there are so many options on the market. You can get one for just 200,000 or 300,000, or you could go for one that costs 500,000 or 600,000. Because if you want to get the proper one, it would cost over 10 million, but you're only spending about 500,000 or 600,000. So if you buy this, it's really worth it. That means, you're saving money, and the 10 plus million you would have spent, you can set that aside and use it to buy other machines and equipment like this, which honestly will be more necessary. It'll help you optimize your capital, your cash flow, especially when you're just starting out in the laundry business. Okay, so that's the number 1 tip. This video stops at tip number 1, but in the next videos, I'll make a series to specifically share with you all my hard-earned lessons and the money I've lost so you can watch and learn from them. And please look forward to the next video where I'll share about the things that are a waste of money and that we shouldn't buy. We can find ways to optimize that item. Okay, thank you all for watching the whole video. If you enjoyed it, please follow the channel to stay updated with useful videos. Alright, goodbye and see you next time.